Hey everyone, checking in from downtown Sydney here. It is about 5:57 p.m., 51 degrees. It's a little chilly and it's drizzling, unfortunately. Just finished a tour of the Sydney Opera House, as you can see behind me. I'm standing here in downtown on the harbour. Got the nice view of the skyline at night, and it's a really amazing place. If you ever get to come to Sydney, don't miss that opportunity. So in the tour, I learned a couple of things that I didn't know. So this building was actually built and completed 44 years ago. So in 1973, I think it was budgeted for like $10 million and ended up coming in at like $102 million. And it was supposed to take 3 years and ended up taking 16. So this place is kind of a miracle in itself. Actually, I'll give you a shot of it. The iconic shape of the building itself was created by a Danish architect, the last name Utzon, and he was from a family of architects, and he wanted to incorporate the shape of a seashell as well as the shape of a sail from a boat. So on this side of the harbor we have 6 sails. So as you can see, the one's lit up right here that you can see from this side of the harbor. On the other side of the harbor you can see 4 sails, so there are 10 sails total. Actually the shape of the building itself, when he designed it, he didn't even know if it would stand. It ended up standing, but they didn't know what to fill it with. It was just going to be an empty shell. So there's actually an opera house inside each one of these shells that's completely disconnected from the exterior of the building. So it's built like an orange, is what they described it as. So if you peeled an orange, you could take all the different pieces of the orange apart and you could put it back together inside the peel of the orange. So they had to fit it together to where the outside would fit the inside, and it's an abnormal shape. So on the top of 2 hours a day, 6 and 7, the smaller sail, there are 3 sets. The smaller sail, they light it up in a light show, and that just began. So let me give you a view of that. Got some koi fish swimming on top of the sail, and this is projected onto the roof of this building by a little projector on this black box that you can't really see. There's some people standing in front of it, but just incredible. They said they had like 160 Irish, I guess, engineers that came, and for like years, I think a year or two, they precisely mapped out the shape of these buildings so that they could project lights onto the roof of this building. I also didn't know that the roof has tiles on it. I just kind of thought that it was all white and that was pretty much it. It has over 1 million small tiles in different patterns, and there are 2 different colors. There's an off-white and a bright white, and the bright white is a glossy finish, and the matte finish is on the cream. So at any point in the day, depending on the lighting, it can look like a completely different building. So today we've seen it sunny, and we've also seen it, rainy and cloudy. So one of the more educational experiences that I've even had on this trip, and I've had a lot of educational experiences thus far, this is a stop that if you ever get to make, I 100% recommend it. Unfortunately, I only get a couple of days here before I'll move on. Tomorrow, hopefully the weather will hold out for me to be able to do something really interesting and entertaining, and hopefully you'll get to see that tomorrow. So we'll be praying that goes through, and I'll be kind of checking the skies for that. But thanks for checking in with me. I hope you learned something today. I definitely did, and having fun traveling with you. So thanks.